Hello and welcome to this B1 Usability Package e-learning session. My name is Rasmus Jensen and today's topic is B1 Printer Delivery Advanced, where we'll be looking into the option to execute B1 Printer Delivery via macros. So here we are in Business 1, and the sample for this session is that we want on a sales order add a function button here that send out an email using the B1 Printer Delivery as kind of an order confirmation that we are in or working on processing the customer's order, and they should expect final shipping shortly. Let's start by adding a function button. We simply right click and do a button called order confirmation. This, and we choose a universal function. And in this universal function we will need to do a macro, and that macro needs to be the new command b1pnd, where we'll need to choose a type and a number. So let's have a look at this. The type in our case is email, so that's easy. But the number is the number of the report configuration we want to use, and we haven't created that yet, so let's do that before we go on with the universal function. So let's go to B1 Printer Delivery and create a new report configuration for the sales order. Let's call it order confirmation. Choose sales and sales order. We need to choose the crystal report we want to use with this. I will just use the standard sales and purchase document, but it could be a special version of the document, or as I will show a little later on, we could actually just have a dummy crystal report and not do anything. We only care about email, so let's choose a new email report action and call it order confirmation. Let's subtype email report, and the subject will be order confirmation. Dear customer, in the process making the order ready. It will ship shortly. I just use static text here, but you can of course use the dynamic keyword syntax as we have seen in previous sessions. I have the option to do the attachment, but also a new feature in the 4.0 release is we can actually go in and say we don't want any attachment. This is just a confirmation where we only want the email and not actually the crystal report. It is of course depending on what you actually want to have with your customer. But let's say we don't want any attachment, and let's type dummy in here because it's required, but it's not used in any case. In this case we want it to be sent to the default contact person on the document, and we want to save it as draft. So let's add this, and let's add the configuration. So now we have a configuration, and now we have the number that we need, which is item 17. So let's close this and say this is number 17, and insert this report. So we have now our macro that only does one thing. We can do more if you wanted to, of course, but it just runs the command B1 Printer Delivery, running configuration number 17 with the email action. Let's add this, and let's add the buttons. let's close and reopen the document so we can see our new button, order confirmation, and we find the report. So let me try to press the order confirmation button, and it will email a document. So let me find my email program, and the email is here. So we have the option. Very simple to do other configurations. This was for the function button, but if you know macros, they can be called by other means, especially the validation system. So it could be that you perhaps wanted to have every time some status field changed, every time some field changed. For example, if the sales employee changed, it could actually send out an email to the customer saying your new handler will be this salesperson. All depending on the needs of your customer.
This concludes this session. For training material, please go to service.boyum-it.com/education, or if you want a free demo of the product, go to license.boyum-it.com/b1up. If you want to contact us, you can do it either by our sales email or our support email. Thank you for attending.